Hello YouTubers, it's that time of the year with the national draft. During the season, I've been watching the Talent League, which is free on their app. Also, I had to pay for the subscription to watch the SANFL League Pass, where you can watch the SANFL, the under-19s and reserves, where there's a couple of SANFL players that's in this draft. And I'll just try to find like YouTube videos for the games in the WAFL. So that's my access of watching these under-18s games for the players eligible for the 2025 draft. All right, here we go. Let's see who I have in my top 20 for my June edition of the 2025 AFL mock draft. All right, let's go. Before we continue, I would like to ask for a very small favor. If you enjoy this AFL content, please take a sec to subscribe to the channel and like the video. That would be awesome. Okay, let's return back to the show. Week 1, I've got Ziki Orland. Unfortunately, he's injured this season in 2024. But last year for the Allies and the Coates Talent League for Gold Coast, he was very awesome. He's 109 centimetre, plays in midfield. He's part of the Gold Coast Suns Academy. Therefore, the Suns need lots of picks to get enough points to draft him. And he's the younger brother of current Suns player Moreira Ulan. Zeki, he just takes a game on. He has an elite kicking. He reminds me of Sydney Swans Academy player Ulan with his elite kicking. In 2024, Ulan averages 24 disposals, 5 marks, 2 tackles and 2 goals per game. That's pretty elite in the under-18s. Hopefully he gets some games laid down the track in this season, but unfortunately he's missed the carnival, the under-18s for 2025. He did play 4 games last year in the 2024 for the Allies, where he averaged 18 kicks in that tournament last year, as well as 5 marks and a total of 23 disposals. Hopefully he comes back from later on down the track for this season. With week 2, I've got William Dersma, the 4th Dersma. He's got 2 older brothers and an older sister that have been drafted in the AFL and AFLW respectively. He plays off the halfback midfield for the Gibson Power under-ratings. He is very athletic. He can play anywhere excluding ruck, and he has a good size of 109 centimeters. He is as athletic as his older brother Zane, who plays in North Melbourne. Basically, you can plug him in all positions like former #1 draft pick Luke Hodge, defence, midfield, up forward. In his 6 games for Gibson Power under-ratings in the Coates Talent League, he averages 26 disposal, takes 4 marks average, and 5 tackles per game. Also, he's kicked 1 goal per game. He's a player that can play anywhere and also can kick goals, can play in the midfield, going to be a high-end talent and has good speed. With week 3, I've got Hooper Duff Tyler, who's a ruckman forward who plays for the Calder under-18s for Vic Metro. He's 199 centimetres, has very great mobility for a player of his height, and he has a good basketball background. He acts like a midfield when the ball hits the ground, like Grundy, and gets lots of possession like former West Coast Eagle player and now Sydney Swans coach Dean Cox. In his Coates Talent games, he averages 22 disposals, 4 marks, 20 hitouts, 1 tackle, plus just under a goal per game. With week 4, I've got Daniel Annabelle, 183 centimetre midfield from the Brisbane Lions Academy. Another midfield jet for the Lions. Annabelle just knows where to find the ball and has clean hands. In his Coates Talent League games for the Brisbane Lions, he averages 28 disposals per game, averages 4 marks, 6 tackles and 0.4 goals per game. A midfield that averages a goal once every 2 to 3 games. Another good pickup for the Brisbane Lions and is very highly rated. With week 5, I've got Jack Dalton. He's a 176 centimetre midfielder who plays for the Sandringham Dragons. He's a smooth mover with the ball in hand, can go inside or outside, is a very top prospect. I still have him highly rated, even though he's only played 1 game in season 2025, where he averaged 35 disposals, 6 marks and 4 tackles in the Coates Talent League under-ratings. If he can get more games later down the track, we'll see his true class and could potentially go up the draft board. With week 6, we got Dyson Sharp, 187 centimetre, powerful inside midfield who tackles hard. He plays for Central District in the South Australian National Football League. In season 2025, he's played 2 senior men games for Centrals, where he's averaged 0.5 goals per game, averages 14 disposals per game, 0.5 marks per game, and 1 tackle. He is likely to be SA's first player taken in this year's draft. With pick 7, I've got Fred Rodriguez, 184cm midfielder from Western Australia, who plays for South Fremantle. Has good and running carry with the ball. He can kick either foot and finds the ball pretty well. In his 2 games in the under-18s for South Fremantle, he's averaged 1 goal per game, 30 disposals, 2 marks, and 4.5 tackles per game. With pick 8, I've got Dylan Patterson from the Gold Coast Suns Academy, a running half-back who could have played rugby. He's very strong and provides a lot of run, will supplement the running halfbacks of Rioli and Noble. With Patterson, he has a good height of 183 centimeters. In his 3 games for Gold Coast Academy, he averaged 24 disposals per game, 3 marks, and 1.3 tackles per game. With pick 9, I've got Josh Lindsay, 181cm halfback flanker for the Geelong Falcons under-18. He has good disposal with his left foot off halfback, but he can play on the wing. In his 2 games in under-18, he averages 26 disposals per game, plus 4 marks and 4.5 tackles per game. With pick 10, I've got Lachlan Carmichael, Swans Academy player. He's a 183cm defender who plays off halfback and has great kicking skills. In his 3 games for under-18s, he averages 27 disposals per game and 7 marks plus 4 tackles per game. With pick 11, I've got Tom Burton, a 179cm defender, halfback who plays for the Western Jets under-18s. In his games for the Western Jets under-18s, the 5 games he played, he averages 0.4 goals per game, 33 disposals per game, 7 marks and 4 tackles. Has played a number of times on the ball as well. With pick 12 is Mitch Marsh of West Adelaide, the Bloods SANFL team. I like this kid. He's a 191cm, can take contested marks, and for West Adelaide under-18s, in the 7 games he played, he averages 2.1 goals per game with 12 disposals, 6 marks and 1.3 tackles per game. In a couple games that he's played for SA under-18s, his average just underneath 3 goals per game and takes magnificent contested mark. Watch Mitch to potentially rise up in the top 10 at the end of the season. I just love watching this kid. Good hands, good kicking skills, can kick 50 metres on his left foot. Nice player, one to watch. With pick 13, I've got 191cm midfielder in Oliver Greaves, who plays for the Eastern Range under-18s in the Coates Talent League. He's pretty tall midfield for his size. He is pretty clean at ground level and can drift up forward. In his 3 games for the Coates Talent League, he averages 0.34 goals per game, 25 disposals, 6 marks and 2 tackles. With pick 14, I've got Bo Adamsall, Gold Coast Academy player. He's a 182cm midfielder who is a hard-working mid that can find plenty of the ball. Good fitness, is an inside mid that can also go outside. With pick 15, I got Matt King of Sydney Swans Academy. He's a 190cm forward or midfielder who likes to go for his marks, and he can run up and down the field like Jimmy Cameron. But the best bit about King, he can also play in the midfield, some versatility and good fitness, but will play up forward. With pick 16, I got Kobe Curtin of Claremont from Western Australia. He stands at 200 centimeters. He can play in defence and forward with his flexibility. In his WAFL under-18 games for Claremont, he's played 11 games where he averages 1.9 goals per game, including 6 goals in 1 game. He averages 11 disposals, 4 marks and 0.65 tackles per game and 1.273 hitouts. Another player who can jump off the draft board come end of the season. He has that flexibility where you can just play him at centre back as well. With pick 17, I got Noel Chamberlain, 194cm Swans Academy player. Flexibility. He can play up forward and also on the wing. The Swans have so many good academy players coming up in this year's draft where they will need to acquire a lot of points to fit 3 players potentially in the first round. With pick 18, I got Thomas McGrawn, father son to Collingwood Magpies. He's a 178cm midfield, plays for the Western Jets, and he has a beautiful left foot where he averages 32 disposals, 5.4 marks, 2.8 tackles, and 0.8 goals per game in the under 18s for the Coates Talent League. With week 19, I got Sam Cumming, 186 centimetre half forward who plays for North Adelaide under 18s in the SANFL. He plays half forward but can go up the field to the wing. He averages 1.6 goals per game, 24 disposals, 3.4 marks, 1.6 tackles per game for North Adelaide under 18s in the SANFL. And with pick 20, I got Aidan Schuber, who plays for Central District in the SANFL. He stands at 198 centimetre and plays centre forward. In his 7 games for the Central District under 18, he averages 2.3 goals, 18 disposals, 7.1 marks, and 1.3 tackles per game. He's good at taking marks, and he's averaging just under 3 goals per game in his 2 games for South Australia in the National Under 18 Carnival in season 2025. These are my top 20 picks in the 2025 June ranking for this year's draft. I will do another video once the whole National Under 18 competition finishes, when I'll watch more of those games, also the Coates Talent League, SANFL League Pass that I've got, and other various games. Thank you for watching my video, and it will be appreciated if you can subscribe and comment to my videos. Hopefully you enjoyed my video, and see you next time. Cheers or bye.